don't care for gossip. Nor do I. But this is important. I'm not interested. Greetings to you. About money.
Greetings to you too.
Go on then.
I see what's going.
Again. Damn it. That's just what we need. Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others to see if we can decide what to do. It can't go on like this. I'll be with you. And with you.
That's one sharp blade. Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone will...
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain...
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him.
Uh-huh. Would you happen to...
And what would you want...
I want to pray in the chapel.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Bin...
And did he succeed?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Torsky, and the well ain't... And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then...
Oh, he's...
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. Huh?
Indeed. What was being...
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
I'll be going.
Aye, I've got to get back to... Farewell.
What are you doing here?
What are you here for?
I'll have a look at...
Take care then. And thanks for nothing.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? At the mill? Yeah, the place bothers you off the street.
What a nice day.
This is that well that Calder mentioned. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. The second toll for Hans. Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true. They're building a scaffold in the courtyard.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Well, I'll have to try and get...
Just don't get caught.
And that it's not too sweet like the last time. There's a goose in sauce prepared. And then it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow! God above. Starting up again. And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns. You'll be happy to see him home.
To hell with it.
Don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do me any good. Pain. And when that's all done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship. And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do me any good. Don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do me any good. Quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order.
The third toll. I better get moving.
Hey! You've no business here. Are you looking to steal something?
He certainly stole something here. It was you! Give up! Are you deaf? Yield!
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while, but it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Rattay, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Everyone to me. You there! Quick! Over there!
Wait! Don't move! Surrender, now! Are you deaf? Yield!
The fourth bell.
Well, that's a tough one. I wouldn't get my hopes up. Any idea what that was? It was you!
Everyone to me. You there! Everyone to me. You there!
The fourth bell.
Mother of God. Any idea what that was? I'll go there.
Eh?
Mother of God, where's that stench coming from?
Stop where you are! We're after you!
Who are you?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Nothing.
Well, I always was an unmannerly girl, so tough luck.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
You know I was locked up? For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine, for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain...
Thomas. I brought water to him in the tower.
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Why should...
Because I could make plenty of trouble for you with the Chamberlain.
Uh-huh. And what would you tell him? That old deviant couldn't care less about anyone searching the surgeon's chambers. I wouldn't be the...
And you think I believe you?
Believe what you want. And now get out of my way.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
It was you! Surrender, now! Well, what'll it be?
Easy now. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay.
Look,
What are you?
I was looking for the latrine.
That's where you were looking.
No, but I almost shat myself.
Shut up. You're trying to trick me, but I'm not falling for it.
Take.
Now,
All right.
well, this is obviously stolen. All right.
No, please.
Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Huh? It was you!
The fourth bell.
What's that? Did I imagine it?
Oh, mother of God, where's that stench coming from? Huh. What the hell with it?
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck.
I need.
Who doesn't?
I don't know.
Thomas. I brought water to him in the tower. And I can tell you he is beyond help.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should...
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the
Oh, yeah.
Well, for instance, I could take some. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me, and you'll still be here. So it'll be on you.
And you too, no? No. I'll tell you nothing. And now get out of my way. Simple maid.
bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Huh? What are you doing here? Apologize and pay up right now. I've had enough. I'm calling the guard on you and he'll...
I'm on the way!
Look out!
I'm on the way!
I'm coming!
I'll be right there!
Out of the way!
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
There's nothing here to interest you.
Everything's going well.
Better clear off, fella.
It's almost
What now?
Lord be with you. What do you need? Till we meet again.
Here you are, you
Then I'll
lout.
be happy to help. I've got plenty of bloody work to do.
Quickly!
Guards! Smash his head in!
The fourth bell.
Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Huh? It was you! Surrender, now!
Sir, I want
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
You know, school. I was studying.
But what school? Now listen. Oh, the pain.
I'll go and have a look.
Excuse me.
There's nothing here to interview. You see there is even destroyed.
Now you'll see that crime doesn't pay.
Hey, fucker!
Crime doesn't pay.
No, please.
Any idea what that was? I'll go there.
It was you!
You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! Show what you're made of! You don't fight, you fool! You surrender to them!
The fourth bell.
You won't surrender!
I'll hammer some words into you!
You want to try me? You're no match for us, fucker!
You won't escape punishment! I'll help you arrest him!
Get up, you shit stain! I'm not finished with you. You're a thief and a prowler who's creeping around where he shouldn't. If you had no bad intentions, you would have surrendered immediately. Show me what you stole there, and you'll pay a fine.
Are you yanking my pizzle, or just really trying to piss me off?
Shut your... I won't be intimidated by a coward like you. Pay up.
Take me away.
Now,
all right.
Oh, you won't...
I...
All right. Done.
Good to see you, friends.
How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Ugh, what's that stench? What a stink!
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Hey, Wojtek.
Can't you see I'm talking to...
I ain't seen you here. Are you new enough?
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new...
Oh, aye. I wouldn't want a repeat of our last.
Are you also helping Wojtek's son?
Sure. Me and And I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your work.
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission to ruin...
Do what you...
You again?
Well, I could maybe help you.
You could have said that at the start. Then you might actually be some use to me. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. And there's only...
All right.
How many legs? Smart lad. We've got one horse. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's...
1.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk.
All right. But I was told...
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Lads, this here
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again? You could say that.
This is useless. I should move it.
That miserable blacksmith, where is he now?
Says he was in the water at least a week. what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man has been floating down the river for at least a week.
That damn wretch!
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even look him.
This is useless. I should move it.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
This is useless. I should move it. This is useless. I should move it.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
I have to hammer it more evenly.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
I should do it more evenly.
That damn wretch!
The second toll for Hans.
That damn wretch!
Merciful God, your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoing and showed his power of enduring pain for us. Look down
I have to hammer it more evenly.
to the Father's love. And all who suffer
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
pain and other afflictions,
I'll never finish it like this. I should move it.
Christ forever. God be with you. Same to you.
Where's that blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
This is useless. I should move it. I'll never finish it like
Where's
this.
that blacksmith?
I should move it.
Crucifix!
Your good servant, Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and good Christian. I beg you heal him, and all other soldiers of Christ.
About that
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here for?
No. You told me...
You're a smart one, eh? Well, he's our groom. Most likely, just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant...
I brought you those...
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here, and you know who gets in the shit over...
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I...
Do I get some...
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only...
What did you do?
You're a bit inquisitive.
Well, I get the...
Let's just say I haven't...
Not quite. I'd also...
But I'll tell you, it won't...
Let's see what... Let's talk about the price.
Sure. What?
How's this?
That's almost an exception. I'm done. Take care then.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
I brought you
that, and you...
You?
All right.
What did...
You're a...
Well, I... Not...
But I'll tell...
Let's see what you... What about...
Shh! Not so loud.
Let's see what you've got. I'd like to do something about that price.
All right.
Is this enough?
That's... Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
What about those lock... Shh! Let's see what you've got. I'd like to discuss the...
All right.
What would you say to this?
More. I'm done. Oh well.
Brought you those horseshoes.
That too. And you know...
You?
Exactly. All right, have to...
What did...
You're a bit...
Well, I get... Not cool.
But I'll...
Isn't there...
Well, since you're offering... A very nice turquoise rope...
Who did you lose it?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble, or...
Naturally.
Farewell for now.
you've got a new addition to the family. Is it a boy or a girl?
Eddie's wedding like?
It was nice.
Good food and drink.
It seems like...
I'll lay a yak, so I'll be...
I heard you...
Aye, it belonged to Kabat.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property.
Let's play?
Certainly, why not? As long as you put...
Maybe we better leave.
As you wish.
So...
In...
Well,
as you wish.
Do you know...
It's true.
I'd like...
A kind thought.
Why can't...
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin...
Like you, for it.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you... Uh-huh. I'll be going then.
Go.
The third toll. I better get moving.
When you need it, he vanishes like the wind.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
What about those lockpicks? Shh. Let's see what you...
Yeah, maybe next time then.
It was nice. Good food and drink. nice. Good food and drink.
What about the... Shh! Let's see what you've...
That's stolen. What are you trying to pull? Get out of here with... That's stolen. What...
It was nice. It was nice. Good food and drink.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him,
What are you trying to pull?
like a fish.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too.
The fourth bell.
Like always,
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
It was nice. Good food.
What about those lockpicks? Shh. Let's see what you've got. Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Do you accept?
Well... Thank you, and a good day to you, friend. It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
This place is off limits to you. Give up. Come on, then. I'll act you up like you deserve. What?
Lucky me. I could use this.
Do it! Punishment by the
Mercy!
blade!
I surrender!
My fate! Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping. For now, you'll pay a fine. But if we find out there's anything...
Looky here. I reckon I'll take that.
Take me away.
Now, show me what you've got.
All right. Have a look, then.
All right, then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go.
brought you those horseshoes. I mean...
That took... And you know...
You?
Exact... All right.
What did...
You're a bit...
Well, I get... Not cool.
But I'll... Suit yourself.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
What do you think you're doing?
What's that I hear?
The third toll. I better get moving.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
What about... Shh. Let's see what you... I'd like to do something...
All right.
Do you accept?
Well... Finally. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
I could see where it leads to. Hans!
I don't...
I know. Well,
That's not...
well,
Just don't...
What now?
Eh?
Did I forget to add salt?
Huh. Strange.
the fourth bell.
I must be mad. Huh? Strange. To hell with it.
Pardon?
If you want, unless...
No.
Am I done?
I need...
Unless... Yes, besides...
What?
If the... He's been...
Sorry, maybe... Where's...
He was not anywhere.
I'm not...
I find not even...
I'm wearing...
How...
I'll have a...
But...
I'll think...
Why...
Well, unless...
You mean...
He's in... the main...
Yeah.
I'll get...
Go.
What was that? Did I imagine it? I heard it here. Nothing, I suppose. You're not permitted to be here.
should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory.
Now you'll see that crime doesn't pay.
I'll rip your ass open!
Don't! Ah!
Watch out on the right. Got it.
Who stinks here?
Mother of God, where's that stench coming from? It's nearly gone now, but that was some stench. Are you going to pay for it?
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Hey!
This place
You've no
is
business
off
here.
limits to you.
Are you looking to steal something?
Are you deaf? Yield! What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately! What?
You won't surrender?
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I need help.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. Well, Because,
How?
well,
Oh,
why?
because you.
How did?
I
Huh. Did he take anything? He must have been looking for something. But what? Ha! Now I've got shit!
Calm down. I surrender.
There's heavy fine.
I can't. If you
I won't be.
take
Now,
all right.
all right, you what?
Who stinks me?
What a stink! I hope it's not me.
Ow!
This place is off limits to you.
Halt!
You're not fit to be here.
You won't surrender?
You can't stand up to this!
You didn't last long. This is your last chance. You're a... If you had... Show me what you...
Watch out. On the right. Gun it.
What?
Yeah.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
Something here, first. Huh?
Christ, what a day. I must be mad. I suppose it was nothing.
What a stink! I hope it's not me. Ugh, what a stench. Where's it coming from?
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
You!
I need...
Who does?
I don't...
Tom?
Well... I'm not...
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't forget... And you'll...
And you... No.
Damnation.
abomination. Ah, damn.
Everyone to me. You there!
This place is off limits to you.
Everyone to me. You there!
On the right, piano.
Mother of God, where's that stench coming from? What? This place is off limits to you.
I'll help you arrest him.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
Who are you?
Me?
What's
it to
I'm and what?
I thought I have
We both
says
they let I have to
Thomas.
Well, I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't forget, and you.
And you. No.
Ugh, what a stench. Where's it coming from?
The sixth bell. Half the time is up. The 7th bell.
Hey, you! Halt! Give up! Well, what'll it be?
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
You won't surrender?
If you're after some lucky, I'm not on duty.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your Chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Rattay showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he...
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth. I do not think he will take his time over being persuaded.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less.
Is that all?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're... mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today. Silence is golden, eh? Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stable. They're beyond the gate, down the path.
God, why?
Nice and slow.
Oh, mind where you're going.
Whoa! Oh,
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, you got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can so kindly take a look at him in the stable here, and farewell.
Did you hear about what the bailiff is planned? No, I don't care if I've got it. Nor do I, but this is important. I'm not interested. But this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it. That's just what we need. Exactly.
I wouldn't want that, Mayor. Someone gave it to me for free.
What to do. It can't go on like this. Farewell for now. Greetings, friends. Okay.
I took a look.
And?
A nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refused. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coins at stake?
I can keep my mouth shut.
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring, and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Look,
a pity. But I know what you mean. No.
Well, I know that.
That's the first. Actually, once you he won't. And horse a trough.
All right.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. No more than yourself. I've prepared some decent tack for you. Mistakes you can tack.
Sure.
Well.
Show me your wares.
Yeah, maybe not. Next time, then.
I'll have a look at. Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening. Very well, then. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
God be with you, my friend. G'day, g'day.
What a nag.
Oi.
What would you like?
Show me your wares.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
And get this, Miller Boschka.
I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the bastard's name is.
The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week, without anyone noticing.
Aye.
Exactly.
Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then. It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity.
Want that meal if someone gave it to me for
God rest
free.
his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskowitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Quick! Quick! Go!
Go!
Go! Ka! Da! Go! Just a bit further. Go! Whoa! Da! Da! Go! Go! Whoa!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. Audentes fortuna, Juve! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect. So, the game is well underway. Now the main thing is not to fuck it up along the way, and finesse the end game.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Rattay. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
The journey was all right, but monotonous. I'm rattled from riding, and my ass hurts.
Well, I'm sure you're glad to be at the end of your ride, eh? You'll get some rest here. I'll see to that. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there. So don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play. If he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play. Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me. And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
God bless you.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I've got this pretty pilgrim's badge. You ain't chicken. Good to see you. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You got ears, ain't you?
I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord...
Then you're the right man in the right place.
I don't want to pry, Michael. But see, yeah...
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's... If you insist. Well, you're in for a... Sir Yaromir had these relatives. And they died. God rest their souls. But they couldn't give it to him or something. So they gave him horses instead. See?
No, you're right. That's noble.
Just so.
Let's do it.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here. So we don't want to hack each other to pieces.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want.
Some sword.
A choice fitting. Give me a moment. I'll... Well then. Ready?
They're going at it just like
Christ! I'm hit! Blood neighbor!
nobody gets badly wounded.
Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah, shit! What the? Oh! You son of a bitch! Kurva! I'm wounded! Oh! You son of a bitch! Neighbor! Christ! I'm hit! You're back off! Ah! Kurva! I'm wounded! Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah, shit! What the?
Good.
God bless. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
Greetings to you.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. Maybe next time.
I heard so. But you... Oh, tell me why. So you...
One.
Well, and you're...
His ass.
Fair. Well, you've got weekend. Then you're the...
I don't...
Nothing... If you... Sir, but they could see...
No, you're...
Just stop.
Let's do...
You don't have... We've got... We don't want...
Last sentence.
Would you...
Give me a long...
You give me a...
What you're made of, and who's sense of lads. Careful with that, are you?
Christ!
You think we'll have to bear it?
You won't be able to take another one like that.
A good fight.
Good to see you.
We're rolling some dice,
Greetings.
eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help...
I heard Lord so. But you... Oh, tell me why. So you...
One.
Well, and you're...
His ass.
Fair. Well, you've got weekend. Then you're the...
I don't...
Nothing. If you... Sir, but they could see.
No, you're...
Just stop.
Let's do...
You don't have... We've got... We don't want...
Last sentence.
We'll do it.
Some sort of
choice. Give me a... Well then.
I hope nobody gets badly wounded.
Take that, you shit! Glory to the House of Nebuch!
Watch out! Michael is one of...
Glory to the House of Nebuch!
Fight for us, Michael!
Glory to the house of Nibba! Get back off! Get back off!
They're good.
At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Sverk and pass some time with him.
Good day.
But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Henry, a word with you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with? What you... Oh, tell me why.
I suppose you wanted to show...
So you...
One day...
Well, and you're...
Is that...
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yeromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. You've got time. We can do...
Right.
Then you're the...
I don't...
Nothing. Well, if you... Sir, but they... See?
No, you...
Just...
Let's do...
You don't have... We've got some... We don't want...
I'll send...
We'll do it.
Some sword will...
A choice fitting. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
I hope nobody gets badly wounded.
Whack him! Whack him!
Let him have it, Michael.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit! You're back off! Get back off! Ah! Get back off! Ah!
Watch out! Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Ha-ha! You never saw that coming! Christ!
A good fight.